check this out. Here's a question. This is a new segment. Shout out to my producer who has no idea I was going to bring the segment up. Shout out to you too, Joe. This is the Startup Starting 5.
Okay.
All right. So this is the segment Startup Starting 5. And in this segment,
Okay.
you and I are starting a startup.
Okay.
All right. I'm a bankroller. I'm a visionary and I got the budget. I'm like, yo, let's make this thing happen. But I hired you as my project manager. You're my leader.
Right.
Right. So we 2 of the 5. You know, when you go to a gym, you're like, you got your 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
We ain't got our 5 yet. Right. So we need like 3 more people on our squad. I'm assuming we're going to need, and you can modify this if you want. We're going to need somebody to actually be the technician, to actually do the work. Like whatever the technical aspects are, we may need somebody to be on top of our data. Right, our information or our data analysts. And then we're going to need somebody that can deploy resources, maybe like handle the money or just whatever the case may be. And if you had to pick those 3 last people to be on our 5, our startup starting 5, who would they be? And here's the twist. They have to be a celebrity.
A celebrity? Okay.
Who would you pick and why for those last 3 spots? Me and you, we about to run. We got next. And we about to start this startup, this technical startup. And we about to take it to the moon.
So we said, we need a SME, a subject matter expert.
Yep, subject matter expert.
On the technical side. We need a resource manager who can get us people and things depending on what we need. And
data analyst.
We need someone who can analyze the data, make sure that we're pulling in the information that we need.
And obviously, we won't know people personally, but based on their persona, who are these celebrities you would pick?
Good. Well, I'm gonna have Beyonce on the team regardless.
Beyonce? All right, cool. Number 1. We running with Beyonce. All right, which role would Beyonce play on this squad?
I would say she would be the SME.
Okay.
Because I don't know how much you know about Beyonce, but yeah, she's an entertainer, but she also, it's like she knows every aspect of her show, of her craft.
Yep.
So producing, the entertainment piece, singing, putting things together, putting people in places.
Yes.
So I think that she's good at looking at the whole picture overall.
She's gonna know her stuff.
She's gonna know it.
All right, cool. I like this squad so far. Me, you, Beyonce. Listen. All right.
And she gonna make sure we win. She
not taking losing.
No.
All right, cool. So who else we got?
So resources, a celebrity.
Yep.
Hold on, we can come back to that one.
Okay.
So resources, data.
Yeah, they got to pull in the information. They're going to have to make sure we're accurate with the information.
You know who I'm going to pick?
Who you going to pick?
Kanye.
But you going to have to listen. You talk about bribing your teammates. You're going to have to be very...
But we going to get the information. His mind is going to go to the ends of the earth.
Listen, he going to put it all in. You're going to be like, yo, Kanye, we can name this team after you if you want us to. As long as you bring us the right data.
He's going to hit the way his mind thinks.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing...
Okay.
I ain't gonna get on my high horse. I just went to the Beyonce shows. That's why
I figured you. I was like, she must came from the war too.
And it was great. It was great. But like just certain stuff that he said, it might not make sense like when he said it right then and there. But like if you digest it and like years later, we were kind of talking about when he went on stage for Taylor Swift and he said Beyonce had the best album of the year, whatever the situation was. Like everybody thought he was crazy. But like we went to the show and we're like, Beyonce compared to Taylor Swift?
Like different levels here.
I like Taylor Swift, don't get me wrong.
Like she's a superstar.
Yes, she is.
But Beyonce, like it's only one Beyonce.
And we were like, Kanye, he wasn't crazy. Like we just weren't ready.
So the thing is, on our squad though, we just have to make sure we're ready. That's all.
Yeah,
like Kanye, which one? Like, long as we ready to digest it, we'll be all right.
And he got his meds. All right. He's gonna be good. I think data wise, we got Kanye.
All right, cool. So now we need the resources.
Right?
Somebody we can trust. Somebody we can trust on this one.
So,
me, you, Beyonce, Kanye.
I don't know if they're considered a celebrity, but I'm picking Jeff Bezos.
Oh, of course, he's a celebrity. Oh, listen.
If he's a celebrity,
if we got Jeff Bezos, I ain't doing no work.
So I think Jeff got all the resources that we could ever.
Come on, man. Listen,
ever need.
Jeff got it. Yes. Pass on the ball. He got the rock. You know what I'm saying?
If he don't got it, he know where to get it.
Exactly. So he gonna have the resources. He got Amazon.
He got Amazon Web Services and Amazon.
You know what I'm saying? All I got is 2 gift cards you gave me a couple seconds ago.
And you can get a lot. I didn't tell you how much is on the gift card.
You didn't tell me what was on, but we got Jeff Bezos. I don't even need my gift cards.
You don't need them.
I'm like, yo, Candace gave me these gift cards.
And he's going to give us like 15 more. So we good.
We got the founder. Yeah. No, I like that. All right, so we got me, you, Beyonce, Jeff Bezos, Kanye, cool. I like that. I think that's a nice squad. Like
mm-hmm.
we're gonna be billionaires at minimum.
Oh yes, at minimum. Right. Even if the project don't finish, we're gonna get paid.
Hey, at minimum, we're gonna get to the bag. Like, yes. Yeah. I love it. Hey, well, thank you.
Good. I like that segment.
Cool. Well, thank you for playing along on our brand new segment, Startup Starting 5. Cue graphics. All right. So let's go back to this, right? About people who are like interested in getting into this particular career path, right? What would you say are maybe the top 3 skills that you want them? Because you've mentioned a lot, but like if a person is, let's say the person is already technically trained, they got a degree in engineering or they got a degree in computer science or whatever, right? But they're like, you know what? I actually want to get to the project management level. What 3 skills would you say they should maybe focus on and really sharpen?
That's a good question. So I would definitely say stakeholder management.
Okay, explain that.
That's being able to talk to stakeholders, whether that be people or project sponsors, they have the check, they're writing for your project, or people who are just invested in how successful your project is, or people who need your project to do their job. Okay. So being able to talk and communicate to stakeholders at every level, whether it's executive level all the way down, not down, but peer level. Okay. Across. So all of that is wrapped up in stakeholder management, being able to communicate to people and being able to manage their expectations. Okay. If things are going well with the project, being able to communicate that. If they're not going well with the project, communicate that, tell them how you're going to fix it, different things like that. So stakeholder management is definitely a top skill. Okay. That's number 1. Second skill, I would say budget and resource management. So being able to manage the money behind it. And
what if they suck at personal finance then? Does that correlate at all? Like if someone's like, yo, I'd be splurging on brunch all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think so because at least for me, the money when I'm working, so we're talking about in the job, right? Context. So when I'm working, like that's not my money.
So you can be more disciplined in that type of environment than okay. So when you say the skill, the reason why I'm asking is because like, if I'm listening to this and I'm like, I got to be better than like, man, that's not really my bag. But you're saying like, as long as they can do so,
like as long as you know, okay, I have $100. This costs $110. We can't afford that because I'm going to be negative $10. Math. We have to get the $90 one. Got it. As long as you can do that, I think you're okay. When you get into the actual workplace, there are tools and things that are out there that you can use to help you deal with that, and they'll show you red if you're over budget for your project. Gotcha, you don't have enough money. So, but being able to know, just really, I won't say the basics because when you're getting into the job, it's not really necessarily the basics, but being able to just, keep track of where you are with the budget and not overspending. And then also, I say resource management because that plays into the budget. So resource could be people, are people charging the right amount of time to your project? Do you have the right amount of people on your project? Right. Also like physical or technical resources. Like if you're a construction project manager, how much does the material cost? Right. If you're a technical project manager, do we have software that we need, licenses that we need to purchase? So being able to oversee that and make sure that you're within the range of where you're supposed to be, I think is a very important skill to have. Okay. All right. So that's 2, resource management, stakeholder management, and then number 3. Yes. So tools, a specific tool that every project manager should know is Microsoft Project. So you cannot purchase like a license, just like you can get on Word and Excel. You as anybody can get the license.
Oh, to get Microsoft Project? Yeah.
Anybody can go and download Excel and all that, pay Microsoft to get a license, and you can go and practice at home. Project is not as simple. Okay. That's set up for like more enterprise. They want businesses to buy it, so it's a little more expensive. But people that I mentor, I tell them, if there are classes that you can take from Microsoft Project, or you can get on Udemy, get a quick course. YouTube is a great resource. University, yes, to go look up Microsoft Project. But Microsoft Project is a tool that's used by every type of project management. We haven't really talked about that yet, but there's IT project management, but there's project management everywhere in every industry: construction, legal, finance.
Well, I love that you're being practical, because the third skill you said is basically just get good at this software. Right. What are some of the other tools? Just go ahead and list out, because you're in IT project management. what are some of the tools you are aware of, whether or not you use them, that are very big, just so people can Google them and see what they're all about?
So definitely Trello is is another tool. And Trello is a tool that you can use in your everyday life as well. You can get it for free. Asana is a project management tool. Agile.
Yeah, so I've heard a lot about Agile. That's enterprise for real right there, right?
So Agile is a methodology of how you manage, how you complete projects, not even manage, but how you complete projects.
Got it.
So if you're in the Agile space, y'all can Google that term. Jira, Atlassian is the company that creates. So Jira and Confluence are big Agile products. Also Azure DevOps. So that's Microsoft's version of Jira. So that's a big one when it comes to managing Agile projects. So
listen, she said, if you want me to like go deep, I can get deep.
Yeah, we want to, but you brought up a good point. Like I'm here, I'm listening, so I try to say things that people can put on their resume
right away.
And I help people do their resumes, and these are the tools that I recommend that people do. However, I don't recommend you put them on there until you go and do at least a YouTube crash course on them, because anything you put on your resume is fair game.
Yes,
a lot of people don't. They think that I'm gonna beef up my resume, put all this stuff out there, and then get in the interview, and they're like, "Okay, tell me about your experience with Jira." You're like, what?